You have tried it all. You've been to 4,965 gazillion YouTube channels. You've tried every method under the sun, and now you're starting to feel kind of upset, maybe a little depressed because nothing seems to be working. This video is for you. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy life coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Remind you to subscribe because we're here all the time with new videos to empower your life and take your life where it's never gone before. A good place, of course. And so anyway, thank you for subscribing. Listen, you've tried it all. You've tried vision boards and scripting, and you've tried the 2-cup method and the 3x33 and the 5x55. You've tried affirmations and psychics and channeling and crystal balls and crystals and crystal necklaces. You've tried plants. You've tried petting your animals, animal therapy. You've tried subliminals, how to do this, how to do that, how to stop doing. You've tried tapping. You've tried pillow talk. You've tried ho'oponopono. You've tried prayer. You've tried it all, and you feel overwhelmed. So one of the things, high flyers, that people like to ask me is, Robert, what is your routine? What do you do? And, it changes, and it changes on a regular basis. I am always upgrading what I do and taking my law of attraction work, my spiritual work, my internal work to a new level. But let me just say this. People will say, I just talked to you on the phone like 3 days ago, but I need to talk to you now. Nothing's working. This is why we do 2 weeks to 3 weeks, sometimes even 4 weeks between appointments when we're doing miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching, because it takes a little bit of time for that new habit, that new energy, that higher vibrational force to start working its way into your energy field. At first, you say something like, I am rich. And you go, no, I'm not. I'm broke. I can't even pay my rent. That's what I did. I argued with myself all the time. I said, why am I saying that I have money, that money comes to me easily, when I'm barely able to pay my rent and I'm about ready to be kicked out of this cheap 2-bit hotel? You see what I'm saying, high flyers? That's normal, okay? Because that's the programming in your subconscious mind. That's why we are always talking about our website, miraclehypnosisonline.com, because these programs help you change the subconscious programming in your subconscious mind. If you haven't been there, you can try it for 7 days, absolutely free. But the bottom line is, you've tried a gazillion different techniques. You've read a pile full of books. You've watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos. You've listened to podcasts. You've attended meetings. I mean, you've done it all, and you're still waiting. Now, this is important. High flyers, please. You're still waiting for something out there to do the work for you. Something out there, a magical spell, a technique, a certain words, a different coach, something, a new video, and you're waiting for something out there to do the work, when it has to happen in here in order for there to be any change. You must be the work. You must live a new belief system. Say this with me, high flyers. I must be the vibrational match for whatever I desire in my life. Money, love, happiness, new relationship, getting your ex back, wealth, whatever. I have to be at the right frequency. When a business falls apart, sometimes the business owner, when I work with him, he'll say, well, Robert, the business just fell apart. One month we were doing good, the next month we weren't. And that isn't usually the case. Usually in a business, there's kind of this, it kind of deteriorates because the vibrational frequency of the business, the beliefs, the core values are no longer there. They're no longer being lived. And the same is true in a relationship. Think about when you got married, you said all these kind words to each other. You got it in front of everybody and took an oath. You read verses from the Bible. And then you went on to living your own life. And your life was, and after a period of time, your life was no longer in harmony with your core values. You lost them. And so the two of you drifted out of alignment. And as you drifted out of alignment, you lost it all. And hey, look, we've all been through it. It's tough. It's not about getting into alignment and then you're there forever. You've got to work to stay in alignment. You've got to constantly nourish your mind and your brain and your body and your soul on a regular basis with the beliefs that you choose. Did you hear that word? High flyers. The beliefs that you choose to empower in your life. You see, all of these techniques work. They're all powerful techniques. I wouldn't share anything on my channel that I didn't fully believe in and haven't used myself and haven't had other friends or clients that used it. But the truth of the matter is, if you're not willing to sink yourself all the way into it and allow it to envelop you. In other words, don't let the technique do the work for you. You do the work by changing your beliefs and use the technique to help you get there. Does that make sense? So, high flyers, I think the most important thing is to feel that you are worthy, that you're absolutely worthy of whatever it is you desire. Because a lot of times I talk to people and they say, well, I didn't act right. I didn't treat her very well. I wasn't very good to him. And I kind of don't feel worthy. I caused all this. But at some point, you have to circle back and get to that inner position where you say, I made mistakes. I've owned up to my mistakes. There you go. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm in the right place. And I am worthy of receiving what I desire. So I guess number one is, if you really want the law of attraction to work for you, continue reading the books, continue watching the videos, continue looking at all the different techniques that are available and choosing some that you feel are right for you. But number one, feel empowered. I feel empowered. Every day when I sit down in front of this microphone and this camera, I feel empowered. Every day when I get out of my bed, I feel empowered. Now, there are some days I might want to stay in bed a little bit longer, but I make a choice to feel empowered. You can't manifest anything without feeling empowered. Number two, high flyers. Live the method, whatever technique you're using, Ho'oponopono or scripting or whatever, live it. Live that technique. Make it yours. Change it a little bit. Get it to fit your personality. Surround yourself with that technique. And listen, and I'm not saying not to detach. There are times for detaching. But when you're doing that technique, you're not just doing it, you're living it. It's part of who you are. It's how you think. It's how you believe. You got it? I mean, this is important. Number three, and I'm not going to give you advice on how to do this. Whatever way you choose, make yourself a better human being. Take yourself to a higher vibrational state. When you're up here vibrating at a high vibrational state, everything from the top of the mountain downward is yours to manifest. Everything. But when you're at the base of the mountain, very, very little is yours to manifest, only the crumbs. So work to be the highest version of you. Number 4, get off your ass and take inspired action. I mean, you've got to move. You've got to move your body. You've got to move your mind. Sitting around crying about it, wishing for it, hoping for it, expecting someone else to do it for you or something else to do it for you, hoping that the next great secret is found in the next book that you read or the next YouTube video you watch. No. Take inspired action. Find something you can do every day that takes your dreams and your mission and your purpose and your goals and brings you a little bit closer to them. And finally, high flyers, I accept I have limiting beliefs. So when I hear something back here arguing with me, I know that's a limiting belief. I don't get angry about it. I just know that if I continue to work on my subconscious mind, if I continue to do incantations, affirmations, hypnosis, scripting, and all the other techniques, if I pick 2 or 3 good techniques and I submerge myself into them and let them surround me, that little voice in the back of my head will get softer and softer and softer. And pretty soon, at some point, it will go away. And all of a sudden, I will be receiving the money I desire, the love I crave, and the happiness and health that I depend on. Whatever it is you desire is yours. It's already present. Tune into it. Get at the right vibrational frequency by taking control of your beliefs. Here are some other videos to help you on your journey.